So today I will show some details about how to write Chinese character. So this lesson is really important, so try to follow me very carefully. Now, we know such words in simplified Chinese characters, so since we are in China mainland now, we should learn how to write such character. Then let's see 怎么写 character, 怎么写呢? How to write. So this picture show you how to write step by step. Okay, now let's see how to write Chinese character. There are three parts you should really pay attention. The first one is structure. Before you write down any character, you should remind yourself, analyze first, what's the character structure. Then you should pay attention to the stroke. Okay, the 1, 2, 3, how many strokes in these characters. Then you should also pay attention to the order. Which one you should write down first, and from which direction to which direction. Okay, if we know these three parts very well, I think it can be very easy to learn Chinese character better. Okay, now let's see structure. About structure, you should have idea how many structure types for Chinese character. For example, this character, what's the structure looks like, and also this one and this one. Okay, so all of this character is like a one, like a single, yeah? It's like a single one, no, not combined with another part. So we call such structure is single one. And how about this type? Let's have idea. So such character, you have no idea how to read, but it doesn't matter. We just try to analyze. It looks like a picture. Let's try to analyze. So this kind of character is like left and right. 对不对? Two parts, left, right, or maybe some part, there's a middle part, but it's left, right, or maybe middle. And this kind of type, let's see again. What's the structure here? It's not left, right. It's like up and down. Yes, up and down. So it's a set type structure. And also there's another, the last one. Let's look at here. It's not left, right, and also not a single structure. This one is like inside, outside. Yes? So this is the fourth type of Chinese character structure, outside, inside. 明白吗? So it means before we learn how to write Chinese character, you should remind yourself, what's the structure here? Please analyze before you write down. It's really important. Okay, so analyze. Okay, it's really important here. 好，我们来看一下 for the first type, single. You see, this kind of character, it's a single one. Okay, how to make you write down character beautiful? This is squirrel. Did you see this squirrel here? So then it looks very beautiful. And you should pay attention, this part and this part and these four parts should be very, very balanced. Yeah. And if it's right, left, right, let's see more clear about these details. Did you see? Very clear, left and right. Yeah. So first you should finish left part, then right part. And also if you analyze more, this is like up and lower, up, down. 对不对? So more details to analyze more. And also set one, up and down. Did you see this character? So we will say up and down here. 对吗? Okay. And if I analyze more, this is left. On the top one is left and right. Okay. 好，我们来看一下这个是 outside and inside. So inside and outside. So usually when you write down such character, it's outside first, then you write down inside, then try to close the door in the ending part. So this is fourth type, okay. Now we should pay attention to the stroke. So what is stroke? I will show you one character. Look at here. So this character in Chinese, we call it biang, biang. Okay, we have feel very terrible. Mr. How can we write down this character? It's really too complicated, yes? Okay, so how many strokes here? How to write this character? How many strokes here? The stroke, if you counted 57, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, altogether 57. It's terrible, impossible to write that, 对不对? But we are lucky because not all of the Chinese character looks like that. It's a very special one, and I think most of the Chinese have no idea how to read it and how to use it, so please don't worry. I just show you example. The stroke is really important in Chinese. Now, this character is very, very, very useful because from this character you already have 8 strokes. in this character, 8 basic strokes you can learn. Okay. Later I will show you how to say such strokes name, how to say it. Now let's see. All of the stroke here, can you see? This is the stroke we should learn today. It's really important. Okay, I will show you one by one. Such one is the basic one. Okay, let's see. Here, such words is very basic stroke we should learn today. So you can have idea. Like 横, this one is 横, 对吗? Is from this character. Yeah. And then let's see one by one, all of them together. It's also similar like this character. There are so many strokes together. 第一个，这是什么呢？点 In Chinese you call it 点，对吗？然后呢，横 call it 横。然后这是什么呢？这是竖，然后这是撇。You can check the pronunciation here, 撇 OK。然后这是什么呢？这是捺。Before you write down any character, you should know such stroke very, very well. Later I will show you one by one how to write them. Okay, and this one is 横折 and this one is 撇折 And then why we call it 横折? Maybe someone will think, 老师, this one is 横, this one is 竖. Why you call it 横折? Okay, because this is one stroke. So if you say 横竖, maybe people will think like that. 横 and 竖 it's two stroke, 对不对? But if you say 横折, we know it's one stroke. So you should rarely change the name to 折. If we say 折, we know this one is combined together. 横折. But if you still say 横竖, maybe like that. 明白吗? So it's one stroke. If one stroke connected one, you will just call it 横折. So also this one you will call it 撇折. One stroke, 撇折 OK. 好，我们来看这是什么呢？横撇。这个呢，竖钩。In Chinese we have a lot of 钩, you know, a little tailed, a lot of 钩 here. And this one, 横折钩。Okay, this one, 提。This one is 提。Okay, such one is a basic stroke we should learn. And also 竖弯钩。And this one is also with 折 here. 横折弯钩。Also say 折 is connected. After we know such a stroke, then you should pay attention to one thing, is order. The first order is about the structure. For example, this character we know is a single one, 对不对? Is single character. But when you write down this character, how to write down? What's the order? So from left to right. It means you should finish this left part first, then the right part. From left to right. 明白吗? Left and right. Okay. And this the first rule from left to right. This one. Okay, you can check. The second rule is from top to bottom. It means when you check this character, try to analyze. The top one, of course, is here. 对不对? Then the bottom is here. Then this one. Then is the last bottom, ending one. So left to right, upper to bottom is the these two basic rules we should have idea. Okay, so this is the order of the character structure. And also you should have idea. If such character, of course, you write down 横 first, then you should write down this 撇, then write down 捺. Okay, so write down 撇 first, then write down 捺. Always 撇 and 捺, like this order. 好的，我们来看一下。If also we should have idea. If there's a 横, if there's a 横, then you should write down 横 first, then write down 竖. Always 横 first, then 竖. 横 before 竖. So this is order of the structure, 横 and 竖. And if there's outside and inside, you should pay attention. We should write down the outside first, then inside. If there's a closed door, then ending, close the door. This is the order. Okay, 我们来看一下. Let's have a look. If some words has like middle and besides, you should remind yourself, usually middle first, then two part besides. Okay.